producers, ancestors, spirit guides, and ascended masters, I ask that you give me more concise messages. I ask that any non-negative energies, entity attachments, spell work, hexes or curses, things of myself and the collective be banished and binded, and the intentions be returned back to the sender immediately and indefinitely. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Somebody's needing to keep things more private, okay? Somebody's also been feeling very discouraged from all of the no's that they have been receiving. There is going to be a well-deserved yes coming for you soon, okay? And you're being pushed, you're being guided to go for it, okay? The odds are forever in your favor, okay? Things are progressing. Angel number 1, 1234. Somebody here has been giving you the ick, okay? Ballet is significant. The truth is you both rejected each other. There was some lack of communication here. Someone could be a Leo. You know, lots of feminine energy. I'm just at the anticipate my energy only be allowed to be shared with those who intend to reciprocate, those who do not use and abuse or manipulate or distort. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Somebody took advantage of your loving nature. Heavy hitter. Somebody finding out real quick just how heavy of a hitter you are. It's time to part ways. This is someone you parted ways with. The movie Friday is significant. Fun time. Oh, my eyes twitching. Thank you. Put the fries in the bag. Hi, welcome in, y'all. We finna do a collective message. And then we're gonna jump into the zodiac signs. I'm sorry, the elements. Pisces reading. I'm the Pisces that's reading, but this is a collective read. Excuse me. We're gonna jump into the elements water, air, fire, and earth after we do this. So stick around. Stick around. If you want to see those. Okay. Somebody is refusing to, I was going to say, okay, somebody's refusing to take accountability. Somebody doesn't want to hear something. So it's covering their ears. I'm glad that I made it on time. Yeah, just on time. I just started the live 4 minutes ago. Okay, Holy Spirit, what does this collective need to see? I miss you. Intuition never lies. Somebody here could be denying the fact that they miss you, okay? Like, say someone's around other people. They don't want other people to know this, so they're lying. This is someone who would put you in harm's way even if given the chance, okay? Why did I just hear a menace to society? You're moving, okay? A new house, a new apartment upgrade. Thank you for the subscribe. I was gonna say subscription. Thank you for subscribing. If y'all want to find me unique out here, if you guys want to find me on another platform, I'll be going live on TikTok after this. So if you type in IntuitivelightSeerJae, same as on here, lots of news and gossip, maybe even about someone missing you, and also someone moving, like you could be moving. It's a lot of talk around town, news and gossip, fun time. I'm in love with you. Real love. You deserve better. Colorism. Intoxicating but gave anxiety. Loving yet lonely. Kind but cold connection. Doesn't feel worthy enough for you. There's also an individual here who does, somebody could be of a different race than you. They don't want to admit that they really do miss you and they really do like you as well. Like, I'm in love with you kind of energy. But this person was colorist with this colorism here. So somebody could have just tried to make the situation seem like, oh, it's just a fun time, or you would be just a fun time. Okay? When the reality is, this person was very toxic, intoxicating but gave anxiety, loving but lonely, kind but cold connections, right? And then we also have this real love out here. Somebody is also in denial about the fact that they don't feel worthy enough for you. Like, this is what I mean. Like, somebody's in denial, and I'm not finna, just the way somebody's mind works is fucked up, first of all. Because this somebody is considering this real love, and it's not. This is somebody who, anybody who operates from this mindset would put you in harm's way if given the chance. Do you hear me? This is the end of your instability, and it came out in the reverse. Somebody also continues to speak very badly of you. Like, they feel as if this is not the end of your instability. Like, there'll be some, the truth is you both rejected each other. This is also someone that you have mutually rejected. Somebody refused to heal. Okay, so they couldn't accept you for who you were or are. But Spirit is letting you know you deserve better. This person is colorist, and this is not a healthy love. This is a toxic love. Okay? So whoever this person is that's running around speaking about you, this is the same individual that misses you. Same individual that's in love with you. This could be more than one person. Take it how it resonates. This is like weird. This is awfully fucking weird. Somebody's committed to misunderstanding you. That's what makes it weird. Because it's not that you're not showing up like authentic. It's that this person does not want to accept you for who you are. So it's always this continuous like resistance or clashing between the two, because it's like you don't want to understand this, you don't want to understand this collective. You want shit to go your way, and that's just not how it's gonna work. This is another, like, this is what I mean by it's toxic. Like, somebody could have like been very all up on you, and then the next minute, intuition never lies. Like I said, that's another thing. Somebody could try to make it seem as if your intuition is not something that is something you should trust, right? When it's literally your compass. It's your direct signal from the Most High to you, right? Those intuitive nudges are exactly that. That's a lot of what's being talked about as well. Like, oh, your intuition is off or something like this. Like, okay. My siblings don't like you. So somebody rejecting you had a lot to do with their sibling. Okay, somebody here was influenced. What's the point in this? Somebody here must have been speaking on you a lot, like I said, with all this news and gossip. and they're wondering why, how they really feel is coming out. Some motherfucker was committed to misunderstanding you. And you know, when you're constantly talking about someone, you're constantly thinking about someone, you're constantly pulling on their energy. That's what you're doing. Even if you're just constantly attracted to someone, you're constantly pulling on their energy. So I don't understand what this person thought they were going to get out of doing all of this talking. I don't understand. I really don't understand what this shit is about. Like, if that's how you feel, then let it be that. Like, I don't know. I move differently. If I am not aligned with somebody, if we aren't connecting and aligning in a healthy way, and we can both see that, and we both done rejected each other, what the fuck is the point in sticking around and running my mouth about somebody who I know that I don't want to be around, right? I know I don't miss this person. I'm not in love with this person. What the fuck is the point to always making somebody the topic of discussion if that's not what you want? Somebody's trying to hide an obsession. Somebody's obsessed, and they're trying to hide this obsession by making it negative, by making it seem as if there's some negativity there, when the reality is somebody's clinging onto someone and obsessed. It says allow yourself to feel your emotions and then keep it pushing. Period. Lying to folks to keep them from making a sound decision about you. So there could be people around them who want to connect with you, and because of them, these people aren't connecting with you. But the thing about it is, who gives a fuck? Like, even if these people decide, this is making somebody feel some type of way, they're triggered because they can't have access to you, and the people around them want access to you. So now it's like, it's an energy of trying to isolate someone. Lying to folks to keep them from making a sound decision about you. So these are people who haven't even met you yet, right? They want these people to go based off of what they're saying, rather than getting to know you for themselves, getting to experience you for themselves. They're just trying to put a bad taste in their mouth. And someone's abusing the level of trust that the people around them have for them by doing this. Because if somebody would do this knowing that there's no real issue, knowing they just are committed to really misunderstanding you because you don't want to do things their way, if they would do this to someone, how do I put this? This person doesn't even care about the people around them, because like I said, even if this person knows they cannot have connections to you, to stop other people from having connections with you, whether they're aligned or not aligned, or even attempting, right? This is this person's way of trying to control a situation. Because somebody's upset, my eye keeps switching too. Somebody's obsession is going to continue to grow until they address it. And if they have people who are further around you, it's going to further cause this obsession. This person they're not listening. They don't want to listen. So maybe I'm speaking to the people around this person. Fake and phony. Yeah, because I don't even think, like I said, this is about the collective, them wanting access to the collective, but let another person just like the collective come around or come along. This person is going to continue to stop y'all from interacting with people that are actually in alignment to y'all as long as they are around y'all, because they can't have access to those kinds of people because they cannot behave. So I don't know who I'm talking to right now, but you let your friends get in the way of some real true friends or real true alignment. Or siblings. This could be someone's sibling for some of y'all. You're letting someone control your future. Bottom of the barrel, living in la la land. I ain't want to talk down on nobody, but the card said it. Somebody here is real life bottom of the barrel, and that is what they want for y'all in regards to anybody around y'all. This person only want to be around bottom of the barrel ass motherfuckers too. So, unless that's what you want to keep doing with your siblings, with your friends, then hey, go crazy. Because I will honor you out here. Somebody needed time to recover. It's the energy of like, if good people won't put up with my shit and my ways, then if they're not gonna put up with my shit and my ways, then they can't nobody be around them that's gonna live up to being a decent fucking human being, honoring someone. I don't understand what the fuck was the mindset behind this shit. Like, I really, other than to oppress someone, to keep someone away from things that are truly aligned for them, that are truly gonna help them evolve and grow in life. I can fathom what the fuck. I can fathom how these conversations land. I can't. You were genuine and kind to this person, and they didn't appreciate you. Someone tried to play God with your life. I don't know. Since I've been a kid, I never had this kind of issue. And it's because I've always, like, first of all, I was bullied. So outside of me being bullied, I was like one out. So anytime I got to know anyone, I already was moving in the energy of, I don't really give a fuck what nobody else think about me getting to know this person, because, like, what is we talking about? Bitch. I just think that somebody here has just learned to develop, I want to say, a mind of their own, but it's not necessarily that. It's more so learning when to operate out of having a mind of your own. It's okay to have people around you that are like-minded, but now has presented a time for someone to actually make a decision based on how they feel, what they need, and what they want. Ready to slay was the notification that came to my phone. So somebody here is about to step out, pop out. Did everything possible to get you off my mind. Nothing is working. Came out in the reverse. Same yet. Telling you, somebody does not want to hear this shit. Covering my ears. It's the same person that was doing all of this talking. Somebody had so much talking. Be careful of people who do all of this. Be careful of people who do a lot of fucking talking and don't do no listening. Like, really take the time to consider the people that y'all are around. When they're having a conversation with you, who's doing majority of the talking? And when they're doing majority of the talking, does the conversation have any substance? Outside of the conversation having any substance, where the fuck can we go from here? And I think that someone's becoming more mindful of the conversations that they're having, because all of this news and gossip is nothing, especially compared to when someone's trying to get to know more about what you're talking about and you're just covering your ears. Now you're not listening to what this person has to say. And what they got to say is irrelevant. But when it's time for you to talk, we should be listening and we should be moving off of what you talk about. If it's good, right? I don't owe you the privilege of understanding what you don't trust. This came out in the reverse. Somebody thought they were going to force you to give them some type of understanding. Not going to happen. Same individual who did not appreciate you. It's like, no. This is what I be talking about. These be the same types of people that want to force you to give them some understanding, but when you're trying to get the understanding by asking your questions, they deaf, they Ray Charles, they can't see, they can't hear shit. But then when they need some understanding, you're supposed to be beating the ground and giving them what the fuck they want. Be mindful of people like that, because really in that relationship, the only person who matters to that person is them. So whenever anything go left, it's not gonna be, oh, there's an issue between the two of us. No, you're wrong, you're the bad person. Keep that in mind. Somebody doesn't know how to have a healthy relationship, or at least start one. Because to start a healthy relationship is to know that there's always going to be a issue at some point in time. But at the end of the day, the issue is the problem, not the person. If you cannot be with this person in the terms of being able to support them in whatever this issue is, then that means you are no longer aligned and it's time to part ways. That does not mean force a relationship that's clearly not working. Telling you, two people are growing apart. Growing apart. And it has nothing to do with envy. Somebody cannot have a fucking conversation without realizing, oh, you're not the problem and I'm not the problem, but there's a problem, then that's a problem. If somebody cannot see that, then that's a problem. Because if you are actually the problem, then that speaks volumes to this person when they introduce themselves to you and you cultivated and created this relationship. We vet people. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. We vet people. Even when getting in friendships with people, we vet them. We see, is your character good? How would we mesh? So therefore, when you get in this relationship and this connection with this person, you can't sit up there and be like, oh, you're evil. No, babe, you knew who they were. You just saw the potential. You just saw that they could grow from it. And because they didn't grow from it, you're upset. That's not how that works. That means you're growing apart from someone. People are not bad people because you decided to ascend past where they are. You decided to grow and evolve past where they are. That's okay. That just means you need higher level friends, more conscious friends, families, whatever you want to call it. But you can't blame people for being where they are on their journey. You live in their head rent free. It's not lust. I'm sorry. Somebody wants to apologize. If somebody was lustful with you, chef's kiss. That's what you call a one-sided connection. Fire trucks, wisdom in the reverse. People really have nothing better to do with their day. Your true feelings, love, and presence along with effort matters to me more than any material thing. And this came out in the reverse. So again, if these are people around you that feel like material things are more important than you, your presence, your truth, your love, things that actually can be, foundations can be built on, if that shit is not as important to someone else, move around. Move around. Because it's always going to be that way. When all of that shit get to going out the window, when money get low, when cyclical nature start hitting in real life and things start happening for real in real life, motherfuckers going to be out the window. They're going to be out the door. You know why? Because they was only there because of the material shit that you could provide. For the material shit you could provide in your performance. Not for you. Fake as hell. Dark coat. Colorado. Tennessee. There's a karmic feminine energy who is attacking or is attacking a child. A gifted child. You are more than enough. So somebody here is starting to learn you are more than enough. As you are. Not in your performance, not in what you can provide. And that's just period. I didn't know it would work. I just do nothing. I just knew that doing nothing definitely wouldn't work either. Somebody's made a decision at whatever crossroads they were on at. It had something to do with a karmic family unit. Rare blood type O negative. That's who's... Somebody got hurt attacking your child. Personally, I have a sister with a blood type O negative. But hey, everything done in the dark comes to the light. Always and forever. Somebody who steady needs more from you. Somebody's playing like they're a crybaby. One at a time. Not everybody got the waterworks. Not everybody got the waterworks. The truth start coming out, then the waterworks hit. Of course. Imagine a nigga getting told, no, imagine someone actually doing the crime and having to do the time. Imagine the judge actually catching the person that's supposed to be behind bars for doing what they're doing. Of course they're going to cry wolf. Of course they're going to crocodile tear it. They never thought they were going to have to take accountability. Each one of these people are breaking down crime because they have to take accountability. Not because they're sad. They're only sorry they got caught. Bail's bonds. So funny, I got another text to my phone saying somebody was supposed to be meeting their bail's bondsman today. Ain't that some shit? But they keep watching you. Wait on it in reverse. Somebody who felt like they were better than you. Oh, okay. You got a CIA analyst out here. And now they don't want to smoke with your ancestors no more. But no, you was the problem. You're the problem. Motherfuckers sitting around not worry free anymore. And now it's, oh, I don't want no smoke. No, you wanted smoke. You did. You did. You're just sorry you got caught. The crocodile tears are hitting because you got caught. That is it. That is all. I have no sympathy for that type of shit. If I'm going to do the crime, I'm going to do the time. That's why I'm very mindful when I take karma. Because I know that you can take karma. I know that you can willingly put yourself out there and beat a motherfucker ass about your kids, and you're going to have to take that karma. That's the difference, babe. And it is karma. You know why? Because it don't matter if I just got upset and I just got mad and I just so happened to beat that person's ass. I could beat them to death. I could beat them till they're no longer here. And I'm going to have to face that karma. I could accidentally slip and this motherfucker could slip while we outside. He could snap, break his neck on the curb. Just because God knows that if you two really get into it, this motherfucker could really kill you. because of the position that you put yourself in. You're going to have to take that karma. Done saving men. I don't know. Somebody thought you was going to save their ass. Someone recently passed away. Non-stop, constant. Backstage. Star in the reverse. Don't let up in the reverse. Whatever this charge was, manipulation, CIA analyst, guys got to be more careful. Excuse me. Yeah. Good luck with that. Is there anything else? You come from a long line of healers. So whoever was connected to this person that recently passed away, somebody felt better than you. Why? This is the same person that's in love with you and covering their ears. Someone who does not want to take accountability. All right, moving along. Fairies are significant. Listen in the reverse. This motherfucker ain't listening, I'm telling you. I don't know who the hell I'm talking to, but whoever these friends and family is around this motherfucker, they're not listening. They're going to keep doing the same shit. I don't give a fuck what they telling you. So it's up to you to decide if you're going to keep continuing to let this person influence how your life goes. Because they're right now dictating your future because they're making other people the problem in your life instead of realizing that there is a issue. Whether the issue means that it's time for you to part ways because you're growing apart, there's always a peaceful way of moving on from some shit. Everything don't always got to be on beefing with you beefing with me. No, bitch. There's nothing to beef about. You ain't my cup of tea, and I'm not your cup of tea. That's it. That's it. That's all. Doesn't make you a bad person. Doesn't make me a bad person. Makes us not aligned. And people be so... It be the shit that they done been through, though. And it be what you've gone through that has made you so hard up, and it has really shaped the hatred in your heart, and you need to go give that shit to God. Because anytime I feel the energy of hate, oh God, please take it from me. Please take it from me. I don't care who it is or what it is, because guess what? If hate is in my heart, that means I can be, how do I put this? I can be succumb with darkness. I can be put in a position where I'm vulnerable without the Most High's protection, because hate is not of the Most High. The only thing stronger than hate is love. So if I got hate in my heart and not love in my heart, that means something is wrong. I don't care what happened or how it happened. Because like I said, the only thing stronger than hate is love. So any of those women who war for people in the spirit, intercede in the spirit, they're not doing it from a space of anger. They're doing it from a space of love. They're not doing it from a space of wanting vengeance. They're doing it from a space of wanting love, peace, wholeness, evolution, growth. I don't know enough about you. I bet. I'm in here talking about fucking evolution and growth and wholeness, and this motherfucker sitting here talking about, do you got a boyfriend? Get the fuck out of here. I need more from you. Do I have a boyfriend? Get the fuck on. Is me having a boyfriend going to impact how your life goes? No. Fuck. Copycat. Somebody just wanted answers. Access to your energy. For answers. About a union. That's who that was? Okay. Stay positive and keep going. Leo energy. Psalms 19:14, independence, refusing to get over it. Somebody's really refusing to get over it. They don't want to reevaluate the fact that there's no issue between the two of you. They're just bitter, they're miserable, and they're mad, and they're upset, and they want to make the issue about you instead of the fact that y'all no longer align. You have grown apart. You have ascended. But they're mad. They're really mad. Why did I hear Maddie? Somebody's a Maddie. Is there anything else? Sometimes I see you in my mind's eye. All right, let's hop into because I still got to get over here on TikTok. Hop into the elements. Somebody thought them crocodile tears was gonna save their ass from thinking that gossiping about people was a fun time. Until your ass become the topic of discussion. You see how quickly the Most High will humble your ass? Because humility is real. And not acting like you're better than someone is very real. It's necessary, as a matter of fact. In order for you to even be used as a vessel for the Most High, you have to operate from a space of humility. Because you ain't better than nobody. It ain't shit that you've been through that they ain't gonna go through. It ain't nothing that they going through that you ain't been through. But rather it's in this lifetime or the next. Double energy comes for anybody and everybody with a fucking mission and a calling over their life. You ain't special. The only thing that makes you special is when you get the job done. When you get the job done. And that just makes you special. Unique. Different. Not better. Jesus did the work of a common man. He was a teacher. Keep that shit in mind. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio to the front. Where the fuck does this nigga keep coming from? I keep removing him from the chat. He keeps coming back. Alright, all my blood, root of my own, foundation of my human eyes cannot see from my water sign. Knight of Swords, 3 of Cups in the reverse, 6 of Swords in the reverse. It's like people from your past were being very impulsive recently, and it has left them like disappointed. But why is this? This is what I'm trying to figure out, because they cannot stand up for themselves. They are stuck. King of Pentacles out here. Okay, masculine energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos have water in their chart, or the other way around. Take out resonates. So this is like, I don't know, somebody started to see the behavior of the people around them, and it was very like impulsive. Like if somebody's upset, then they cut them off, or they don't want to have a conversation, or they refuse to have a civilized conversation, or let's see, they'll go sleep with somebody else or something like this. If somebody starts to see the impulsive behavior of the people that they have separated from, and these are people who like to, like, I don't know, dip in and out of somebody's life, or like maybe somebody has been letting these people come from out of the cold for quite some time. Yeah. But it's like recently somebody's taken some type of leap of faith, even though like it's like stepping into the unknown. Okay, somebody's like, I don't know what the fuck is on the other side of this shit, of what I'm being guided to do, but what I do know is staying right here and dealing with this shit is not gonna fly for me. It's not gonna work for me. Okay, so that's how this cycle closed out, with somebody taking a leap of faith to close it out this way. It's like, I keep hearing comfortable. I'm not comfortable with this shit no more. Somebody also made some type of emotional offering to some type of karmic family unit, and somebody has seen this was some sort of bad judgment call. The Hermit, they feel like they didn't go within, take the necessary time to, how do I put this, think about what they were going to do before they did it. They just maybe were impulsive. So somebody here could have definitely at one point let some people back from their past in some type of way, like maybe even emotionally, like giving a fuck, like, oh damn, I give a fuck again. I don't know how that came about. King of Wands, King of Swords. Yeah, it's a karmic family unit though. So I'm hearing nostalgia. So somebody could have just, you remember when your auntie took you out there to splash in the barrel type shit. Like, that's the energy. But it's like, yeah. And I also remember y'all watching my fucking uncle or my dad beat the shit out of me while we was out there or something like this. It's like people only want to remember the good parts of what happened. And it's like, nigga, if you don't remember all of the other abusive shit that happened, type shit. Excuse my language. Is there anything else for the sign? I'm spot on. My motherfucking eye is twitching, and somebody here could also like have an upgrade in their gifts. Somebody's gifts have been heightened. Okay. And I don't know if when whoever or whatever this karmic family did, when they came back around, it felt like, how do I put this? Like maybe they presented themselves like they wanted to make shit right. All right. But when it came time to have that conversation, they weren't receptive. They weren't listening. They didn't really want to see this person. They didn't really want to see water signs. They just wanted you to just get over it and act like it wasn't that bad, knowing this shit really affected you like long term. Give me 1 second. Tower. This was like abrupt. Somebody like abruptly was just like, all right, fuck it. I'm stepping into the unknown. This came out of nowhere. And this could have been because somebody here could have been trying to, I'm seeing the 8 of Swords. So bind someone up in the spirit, okay? Somebody was trying to lock someone down in the spirit to keep them from making a choice. Like their hands and feet are free. They can do whatever they want. But mentally, someone did not know at all what to do. And now they know. Because they're doing it. And this was because of some sort of spelled. Some failed spell work. I'm telling you. It was to keep somebody at a crossroads. Keep them from making a decision. Until they could betray themselves. Devil energy. Give one-sided. Death card. But it caused the ending. So this person ever accepted anything else that's one-sided. Ten of Wands. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Queen of Cups. The Chariot. The Hierophant. It's like moving forward, not one but two people, feminine and masculine energy are, how do I put this? King of Wands. I keep hearing riding with the Most High. I don't know who the hell say that. I don't say that shit. But it's just kind of like moving forward. The only step someone's going to be taking, it reminds me of the prayer that I say in the morning. I set you before me today, dear God, to guide me to guide me, to lead me, to order my steps, okay? Align my steps with you and your will. I surrender, right? Two people have surrendered and allowed divine to guide their steps, order their steps. That's what I'm seeing. All right, water signs. I surrender myself and my goals to you and your will. Ashe. I don't know if somebody's been praying a lot more. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is to the front. Holy Spirit, please show me what I need to see for my air sign. Strength in the reverse. Get out my kitchen! Give me a second. Judgment in the reverse. Out! Now! Now! No, you ain't got no business doing that. No. Trying to hug me like we cool. Go. Should know how to tear some shit out. right. Let's get it. Let's go. Where did I get that from? You gotta care about shit too, though. My eye is shaking, jumping like a stripper. Death card. Somebody's lack thereof will to overcome their fleshly desires or worldly desires. Their judgment was also influenced by this, and that's what's caused the deaths for you, air signs. It's the energy of not being stressed about your behaviors, your mindsets, and your decisions. That's what caused the death for you. You didn't stress about it. You just moved like this and you didn't really give a fuck. So that's where the death came from. You know what I'm saying? It's right or look at this. Going against your intuition. Queen of Wands, double energy. Somebody could have just been awfully lustful as well, sleeping around. Like, come on now. You know this. Even maybe have known. Air signs knew they were sleeping with people who was doing, why am I hearing woo work? People who do woo work, somebody knew. Somebody knew. They fucking knew. They knew they was sleeping with somebody who was devil energy. Or this is you, air signs. Queen of Wands in the river. Who was doing spell work. And you knew you was moving with no integrity. Like, whoever this is, this person knew they were moving with no integrity at all. They knew what they was on. Somebody wanted what they wanted, and they thought being worldly, being fleshly, using the types of behaviors that manipulate, lie, gaslight, whatever. Somebody thought being in devil energy was going to get them what they wanted. And now that this shit has failed, and their intuition even told them this shit was going to fail before they even hopped into this motherfucker. Now what? I'm confused. What do you... Taking an L, Six of Wands in the reverse, whatever this empire, legacy, whatever this shit was built on, taking another L, that's heavy. Queen of Cups out here.
Yeah.
Six of Wands in the reverse, Ten of Cups. This has something to do with a karmic family unit taking a L. And it's because you decided there will be no... How do I put this? Like, there's no conflict. Like, there's no conflict. I'm just simply not accepting anything that is one-sided. And if there was some sort of conflict between you and someone else, like King of Wands, Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups is what I'm seeing. It's kind of like, not kind of, this is, I'm hearing resided. But it's like subsided. I think that's the word. Confirmation. This King of Wands was connected to this Queen of Wands in the reverse. Somehow. And whoever this Queen of Wands is a part of your karmic family unit or their karmic family unit. There's some sort of connection here. And somebody was malicious. Y'all not hearing me. Somebody knew what they were doing. They were actively doing that shit on purpose. They were intentionally making someone's life hard. And it was the only way this person was even able to do that shit was through this King of Wands. Because this King of Wands had access to you, regardless if you knew this Queen of Wands in the reverse had access to you through them or not. Like, somebody here is the connector. They are the connecting piece that this woman used to torture somebody. And I do mean torture. Anything else in my air sign? Somebody's realizing the conflict was never between the two of y'all. It was this person, and they were intentionally doing this shit. So it's two people realizing what just happened. Okay? No, it is two people. It's you collective and whoever this masculine energy is. If this could be you, or this could be you, could be the Queen of Cups. Take it how it resonates. You know where you reside. Two of Swords. What's happening is this woman is being exposed, and she's being exposed for intentionally. Now, to this masculine energy, I don't know. I feel like this could be happening 3D for somebody. Like somebody's seeing somebody. It was in. Okay. Woo. Okay. This is a lot to break down. Somebody could have known the type of shit that somebody was into, but somebody didn't know that they were into the devil energy part of it all. Now, somebody could have tried to make it seem like whatever they were doing was love and light, and it wasn't love and light. Somebody was intentionally harming, putting another feminine energy in harm's way, who was connected to this King of Wands. Now, this King of Wands for sure knew, or knows now, they were operating from a space of weakness. They were operating from a place of bad judgment, and that is how this death and this ending started, or was caused for them. Now, they may be just now finding out. This woman knew exactly what she was doing, and she also knew that everything that her shit was built on was faulty, false, and it was not going to stand without a divine being connected to it. This man has just now realized, or this woman in masculine energy is just now realizing they were being used to keep up an entire fucking ecosystem that was never meant to exist. And not only was he being used as a battery pack, the only other divine being connected to this masculine, that they were being used as well as a battery pack, because they even had this connection. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos. The second you or this person disconnected from each other because they were intentionally causing this conflict was the moment this masculine no longer became useful to these people, because this person couldn't gain access to you. Now we're talking about the difference in frequencies. So now this person may have been a divine being, but he was no longer enough to, like I said, be a battery pack for this entire ecosystem. They needed more. They needed you. They needed you. And when they couldn't have you, this person became useless to them, or they started to treat this person that way at the very least. Most likely still treating this person that way. All right. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgos. Queen of Cups in a reverse. Somebody, an emotionally manipulative karmic feminine energy, was withholding some type of communication. I feel like I be saying the same shit in different forms on different days. It's like, okay, it's not like, it's that I will deliver these messages for people prior to them getting to this point. And then they get to this point, and here we are reiterating the prophecy that I've already spoken. But now it's just mind-blowing and baffling for a motherfucker. I don't understand. You stuck around to see just if it was... Sun card. You stuck around to be a dummy. Like, it's no other way to put that. Like, I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying. Chariot. Moving forward, someone's intentionally withholding communication because they feel like that is their leverage. Voila. Fuck. King of Cups in the reverse. And it's a couple. Say it's a mother and father. They're intentionally withholding communication because that's what they want to do. They feel like they have leverage when they feel like they have some type of information that you should. Period. That's what you can't see. That's what you can't foresee. Is there anything else? Because this is ignorance. This is what this is. Somebody thought they were smarter than the Most High, and you're finding out you're not. The veil has been lifted. The sun is out. Moving forward, you can see that you're all out of the fuck alignment with your destiny. And you have no foresight in that because what? You're still banking on two karmic individuals to communicate something to you that they will never communicate to you because that is their leverage. They feel as if they can keep you clinging the fuck on just as long as they never tell your ass the truth. And you continue to want that truth from them instead of going to the Most High and getting that truth and moving the fuck on with your life. The fool. Somebody has definitely made a foolish decision. And this is the results of it. This is the results of it. So now there's this person is having to walk away from this person and everything connected to them because they don't have the knowledge. They don't have the wisdom. And then it continues. As long as you continue to give is as long as they won't feel the weight of their decision. As long as you continue to bank on these people to give you some type of closure, communicate, to do the right thing, as long as you expecting them to do the right thing, your ass gonna forever be sitting there stuck. And that's how that's gonna close out. You're gonna forever be sitting there watching. And that's the end. You'll always be looking out for somebody to tell your ass the truth that's never gonna tell you the truth. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, their intention, their plan is to not tell you the truth. That's what's set in their mind. They rather die before they tell you the truth. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius to the front. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius to the front. Coins in the reverse. A failed collaboration. Yeah, some sort of collaboration was one-sided. Somebody was betraying themselves by even operating in this. Page of Cups in the reverse. Damn. Somebody didn't even try. It was so one-sided. motherfuckers wasn't even trying to be independent at all. Someone wanted to be codependent. Ace of Swords, that's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but it. Motherfucker didn't even try to be independent. Just always felt like you needed to depend on somebody else other than the Most High. Didn't even for a second try to be independent. Have any sort of self-worth, self-sufficiency. Like, you always felt like you was gonna... I hate that. I hate that people have that mindset. I do. Queen of Wands in the reverse. This needs to be addressed. Because people always say it takes a village, but if that village ain't shit, then what? You gonna stick around for the ain't shit village, or are you gonna allow the Most High to step in and give you the village that you actually need? That's what happened. Somebody didn't try because they knew they needed help. They knew that they needed a village. They knew that they needed something, but they didn't. They didn't do the right thing. And this has a lot to do with someone feeling like they needed to depend on certain people. No, that's not the case. As a single parent, I know I need help. I know I need certain things. And when I need those certain things, I'm put in alignment to those people who are helpers, who are people in my village. Give me one second. It's not funny. There are people who I don't know from a can of peas that have helped me in ways that I needed to be assisted in being a parent that my own fucking family hasn't. Motherfuckers is just too tired. They just too this, they too that. They just got too much going on to help. Confirmation with the sirens. Motherfuckers always just gonna have too much going on to actually be there for you. But when it's time for you to be there for them, you need to be up and at attention. You need to be doing their hair. You need to be doing their clothes. You need to edit their video. You know, this is all shit that people have real life come to me, and I need to be doing what you asked me to do. But when it's time for you to show up for me, motherfuckers too tired. They too this, they too that. We all lived in the same fucking house. I got more help being away from my family than I did with my family. And that's on everything I love. I got more help being away from my family than being with my family. That's on everything I love. The right people can show up for you when the wrong people aren't in the fucking way. The right people won't even come around your ass. You got the wrong people around you. I promise you. I promise you. And I don't just mean people who I done became friends with. I mean, I'm standing outside the fucking shelter getting ready to go in, and niggas just coming up to us, giving us money. Help. I just went and spent money on my son out of nowhere. And keep in mind, that man could have showed up at any point in time in the day. Me and my friends had just missed the train. He could have showed up 10 minutes earlier, 20 minutes later, but he showed up when he showed up. You know why? Because the right people were around me and the wrong people weren't. So all the money I spent that day, I made it back without having to do a goddamn thing. Motherfuckers will never truly understand how God can really work in your life if you never give him the opportunity to do so. If you never actually truly trust and rely on that man to show up when you need it. Not when you want it, when the fuck you need it. Excuse my language. Going back to the message I was speaking on yesterday with the Princess and the Frog, and the girl giving her nothing more than a sentence, and her ending up with all the money she needed for her restaurant just because of that simple interaction. Shit like that happens, and that is the Most High. But people be too busy and too caught up thinking that man can help them more than God can. And that's how you get stuck in situations like this. Feeling like it's okay to just put up with shit just because it's your mama, your daddy, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your kids. Four of Swords. I don't know about you, but the Most High considers you as a child of his. So therefore, if you're doing something wrong, you will be punished. So therefore, if you have a child and you're not punishing your child for doing wrong, that's on you. Now, punishment don't always mean whooping the shit out of you. I don't ever think it means that. But again, in order to steward the child, you have to punish. Punishment is necessary. That's why you get punished. Judgment in the reverse. Somebody wouldn't stop. They wouldn't rest. They continue to make bad judgment call after bad judgment call after bad judgment call. Sun card. And nothing was hidden from you. You did it all for the money. Confirmation. You did it all for the fucking money. Now you disappointed because you done gave to the devil and they get shit back in return. But devil energy, devil shit. And now you sitting here wondering why shit not working out, or wondering why you're so clueless on how life really worked when you never went to the creator to figure it the fuck out. I'm not doing this. I'm IntuitivelightSeerJae, and this was a safe space for you to heal, gain clarity, enlightenment, and confirmation. Even if you're not able to like, share, comment on this live today, I appreciate you guys for being here and taking this message in. If you want to catch me again, go over to TikTok at IntuitivelightSeerJae. I'll be live over there. And yeah, I'm going to call all my energy back to me from every timeline, dimension, and reality, asking that it be cleansed and purified before it's returned back to me immediately and indefinitely. And I'm going to return all of your energy back to you. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Next, my angels, answers, and spirit guides assist me in closing the portal. Alright, and I will see y'all later. What do you got in your hand? The card says Aries.